A home for all means being in a place where you don't have to filter parts of who you are just to belong.
Home for All is an inclusive place or an organization wherein diversity is not a setback for every individual to grow.
A home for all means being seen, heard, and accepted just as you are.
Hi everyone, I'm Leslie Balyares from the Audit and Assurance Division. I identify myself as a transgender woman and I go with the pronouns of she, her.
Hi, my name is P&Aers from the Audit and Assurance, and I identify myself as a non-binary gender fluid.
Hi, I'm Louie from Technology Solutions Group.
My journey here at P&A started when I stumbled upon them during our review season as we prepare for the CPA licensure examination. They conducted a one-day recruitment at our review center and me and my friends decided to apply. We passed the interviews, got hired, and onboarded here at P&A. And I can just say that it is one of the best career decisions that I have ever made.
My journey here in P&A began right after I took my CPALE a few months ago, and P&A tapped me to become part of a dynamic firm.
I started my journey at P&A back in December 2020. I was excited and a bit nervous, but right from the start, I felt welcome and supported. I've been given so many opportunities to learn, contribute, and grow. And honestly, that made all the difference for me.
One moment that really made me feel seen and empowered was when I was recognized for my performance in a high-impact engagement. There was no bias around how I presented myself or who I am. My work and leadership were acknowledged purely on merit. As someone in the LGBTQIA+ community, that kind of recognition, free from assumptions or stereotypes, meant a lot, especially during this time when visibility and affirmation carry even more weight.
I go by the pronouns she or them, and having my colleagues address me as Miss Pe, something that made me felt seen by my true color.
One moment that really stayed with me was when our Deputy Managing Partner and Chief Information Officer took the time to acknowledge not just my work, but the entire team's effort. It wasn't just about recognition, it was about feeling genuinely appreciated. That simple gesture made me feel seen and reminded me that what we do truly matters.
I see allyship in action here at P&A through the everyday choices people make, like speaking up in meetings to ensure all voices are heard or checking in when someone might feel out of place. It's not just about big gestures, it's in the consistency of support, inclusion, and respect. I've seen colleagues actively engage in events and conversations, not out of obligation, but genuine curiosity and care. That kind of allyship makes a real impact because it shows that creating an inclusive space is everyone's responsibility.
I am happy to see how P&A genuinely and consistently celebrates Pride Month not just for publicity, but rather it's a month-long celebration where people can learn about the LGBTQIA+ community. This in itself is a great effort towards the allyship of our firm.
P&A fosters an inclusive culture through visible support, respectful policies, and open communication. This includes using inclusive language, offering gender-neutral options, and actively combating discrimination. And these things makes P&A a safe space for us members of the LGBTQIA+ community.
Being able to freely act my true self without any doubts or being discriminated because of my identity made me feel that I am visible and safe here in P&A.
P&A has genuine year-round commitment to inclusion, not just in words but in action. The firm has taken meaningful steps to institutionalize training on workplace gender equality and increase awareness around LGBTQIA+ inclusion across all levels.
Affirming, it reflects a workplace that not only accepts but actively validates and uplifts your identity while also encouraging you to grow and thrive as your full self.
Mother, because P&A values you and it inspires every individual to grow.
Empowering. For me, P&A is more than a workplace. It's a space where you discover your potential and are inspired to reach it.
P&A is my home. Here, I grow with pride.
P&A is my home. Here, I grow with pride.
P&A is my home. Here, I grow with pride.
Everyone is welcome in the Purple Tribe. This is a place where you can be your true self, grow with purpose, and feel at home. We celebrate every identity, every story, and every voice. Pride Month reminds us that love, respect, and inclusion are the heart of who we are. Together, we rise, we shine, and we build a future where everyone belongs. Happy Pride!